So here we're looking at algebraic fractions and how we actually times and divide them. Now, I know algebra and fractions sound scary, but the rules are the exact same for normal fractions with just numbers and for fractions with numbers. So when you're timesing, you just times the top and times the bottom and see if you can simplify. So we times straight across. X times 2 gives me 2x, and y times 4 gives me 4y. And then I check if I can simplify. And here I notice that 2 over 4 simplifies to 1/2. Now you could write that also as just x over 2y. Both equations, or both expressions would be correct. 1x or just x. The second example here, timesing straight across. 3 times 2 equals 6, and x times x is x squared. All over 4, and a times a squared is 4a to the power of 3. Pause and check. Can I simplify anything here? Well, 6 and 4, I can take a 2 out of both of those. So 2 and 3 would get me 6, and 2 and 2 would get me 4. And the x squared and the a cubed are going to stay the same because I cannot simplify x and a. Looking at this next example then, still timesing straight across. 4 times 2 gets me 8. A squared times x times y. None of those are the same, so I can just write them in next to each other. And on the bottom, I've got 3x times a. That becomes 3ax. Stop and ask, can I simplify this any further? Well, the 8 and the 3 can't go any further, but if you notice here, a to the power of 2 divided by a will simplify to a, and x over x will also simplify. So we get 8 over 3 a y, because the other terms have simplified and reduced away. Now when we're dividing, first thing that we want to do is flip the second fraction and then times. So just the same as before, but the first step is we actually have to flip it. So here we're going to flip this. So I'm going to actually times x over y times 2 over 4. This time I get 2x over 4y, and my answer reduces to 1/2 x and y. Same thing, flipping the second fraction here. So I'm going to have 3x over 4a times a squared over 2x. Timesing across the top, we get 3a squared x. I'm just writing that in alphabetical order here. If you had xa squared, that might be okay as well. Divided on the bottom here, 2 times 4 is 8, and then we have ax again. And looking to simplify it, you might notice that some of these terms can cancel. So the 3 and the a I have to leave as they are. Or sorry, the 3 and the 8 I leave as they are, but the a squared divided by a will simplify to an a on top, and the x squared, the x and the x will also cancel. So my final answer on this one is 3a over 8. Same idea here. 4a squared over 3x, timesing by a over 2xy, flipping the second fraction. We get 4, and this is now a squared times a, so we get 3 a's on top for a cubed. And we have 3 times 2, which is 6, and x times x, which is x squared, and the y. Looking to see if I can simplify that any further. I can't change the a, the x, or the y, but 4 and 6 I can change to 2 over 3, a3, x squared, y. So again, when you're timesing fractions, you just time straight across the top, time straight across the bottom, and simplify. When you're dividing, you flip the second fraction over, and then you time straight across the top, straight across the bottom, and simplify.